The man had just lost the gamble when the old chairman gave a chilling order. Bring out the scorching hot teppanyaki grill. He demanded that John kneel and apologize in the most humiliating way possible. The rules were brutal. Both hands and feet had to touch the iron plate. His forehead pressed down against it, and the timer would only start once his head made contact. 10 seconds was the minimum. To the chairman, only this kind of agony could prove the sincerity of an apology. When John hesitated, the old man had another device rolled out, a so-called forced countdown machine, making it clear there was no escape. At the chairman's signal, 2 bodyguards stepped forward, but John flung them aside with ease. After all, as the second in command of the syndicate, he still carried his pride and dignity. Everyone froze in shock as John clenched his jaw and walked toward the iron plate on his own. The moment his shoes touched the metal, a sharp sizzle rang out. He paused for an instant, then lifted his gaze to Jack. In his mind, there was only one thought: even if this killed him, he would not back down. The next second, he dropped to his knees, slamming his forehead against the burning iron. The air filled with the stench of scorched flesh, his screams shaking everyone to the core. 10 seconds stretched into an eternity of hell. Jack stood nearby, tears streaming down his face. This was never the ending he had wanted. At 12 seconds, John's strength finally gave out. He collapsed, unconscious, and was dragged away by 2 guards. Slowly, Jack raised his head toward the chairman, whose wrinkled face twisted into a grotesque, gleeful smile. In that instant, Jack understood. John was never his true enemy. The real demon was the chairman himself, hidden in the shadows, feeding on cruelty. And if Jack wanted justice for his fallen comrades, that monster was the one he had to destroy.